It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone's secretly talking about you tarot card reading. Let's do it. We're going to start with the astrology reading cards like we always do, and then we're going to go to a tarot card spread. Okay. Oh, let's shake it out. Okay, Cancer. I'm going to dive in, okay? If you'd like your own personal reading, check out the description. There's a link to my website. Here it is. Are you ready? Okay, here's the vibe that's talking about you, okay? Astrologically speaking. Libra doing some talking. Sorry, there was like something uncrinkling in my garbage. Okay, so the energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. It feels peaceful. I know they can be war-torn, but it feels peaceful. Then we have Leo energy, and this energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. Look at that. Leo. And finally, Capricorn. The energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. I feel like of these three, the commonalities there is like I think I'm better than everyone. I want to appear to be better than everyone. Not that like that's what these signs are like, but collectively it's giving. And Leo is very prideful. Their ego needs to be fluffed. That's how they continue to grow, and you know, they tell me I did good. And then Capricorn is like, I don't need you to tell me I did good. I need accolades so that you can see that I'm doing well. You know, and then Libra, you know, they just want to wear a nice shirt. Make sure it's ironed. So we're getting a person that I feel like outward appearances kind of matter with this person. This person may be talking about just maybe, you know, keeping up appearances, what look good. It could be get to a place of gossip and rumors too. But also this person can be talking about being protective and having a plan. So it's a little smart individual. They have some sort of routine, some sort of discipline to them, some type of showmanship, charming energy, and you know, they're a lover more than a fighter. They're a lover. So let's have a look at what they're talking about when it comes to you. Ooh, the Five of Cups. Somebody is feeling very regretful and sad about maybe the way they treated you, maybe the way something that happened with you, but it's something that really tugs at their heartstrings, something that really would make them kind of upset and pause for a moment and be like, oh man, oh that sucks. And this usually kind of makes the way for somebody who's seeking forgiveness or looking for some sort of redemption, emotional redemption, somebody who's kind of unsettled about what happened. So that's good. You better have some regret if you did something dirty to me. So, okay, so they have some deep regret and they're stuck on it. They keep thinking about it. So who knows how long ago this may have happened. We have the Eight of Swords, and you see the blindfolds, and you see the swords, and you see the water, right? You see the toe in the water. Water represents emotions, right? So this person is blindfolded and they have one foot in their emotions, or one foot in the water. And it makes you feel like you're lost in your emotions, but you can rescue yourself. You know, you can cut yourself free with all the swords around you, so you can free yourself of the situation by forgiving yourself or calling this person and saying, hey, I just want to say I'm sorry. Whatever it does to make you feel whole can happen, but the blindfolds are on. The blindfolds are on, and it's like a self-inflicted stagnation of like, it's staying on my mind. It's just living there on my mind every single day, and I could relieve myself of this. I feel like sadness, sorrow, regret. Someone's regretting losing you. I think somebody's regretting losing you, but they're stubborn. Now we have the King of Pentacles. You can see the stubbornness, and you can also see that this person thinks in the long run, which means they're less likely to just impulsively be like, hey, you know, they can reach out if they're wanting to. This is why they'd be talking about you. This also represents overthinking. And yes, overthinking and sadness and regret. I feel like that King of Pentacles there, even though it's not fiery, I feel there's some confusion behind that king, right? You see that, right? And that King of Pentacles is usually very materialistic and very practical. But the shortcomings of a really practical person is with matters of the heart. They're like, well, if I say sorry, they'll forgive me. but that's not the case, right? So it's very confusing for this person. And maybe the blindfolders are on because it's like certain things that you should do aren't an option to you in your genetic makeup. Sorry, to the person that, like, maybe that's how they feel. So maybe talking it out, talking it directly with you is something that they struggle with, or, you know, they miss the emotional point. I'm not saying they're insensitive, it's just maybe they miss the underlying point. Hence the talking about you. Maybe they're going for advice, because that makes sense too. That's pretty practical. Then we have the 10 of Wands, and we see the struggle, the burdens, the heavy lifting. And we know that this is weighing heavily on this person. What is the thing that they regret and have sadness about when it comes to you? I'll figure that one out later. Let's play your last card. Ooh, 3 of Cups. This person wants reunion. They want it to happen organically. So I guess this person has some plans to talk to you. But maybe they're talking about you with a friend of a friend. That 3 of Cups. Maybe somebody who has an interest in uniting you or reuniting you, since that card is about reunion. It's in reverse though, so this again might take that earthy time. You know, earth signs are like, let things happen, let things flow. I don't want to make anything happen, you know. And King of Pentacles would be like, hey, that's definitely what's happening here. I'm not gonna do a misstep thing, but this person is, maybe they're like just planning on letting you know how much weight is on their shoulders, or how guilty they feel, or something. Maybe it's long overdue, maybe you never see it coming. This person has anxiety. This person's going through it. This person is anxious, overthinking, feeling like they are weighed down, wanting reconciliation, or wanting healing, reunion and reconciliation, but I'm wondering if they're like, I'm too damaged at the moment. At a particular moment, I'm very damaged. So I need some 2 of Wands, and I just need to be free. You know, unclutter my brain. I need to breathe the air, man. I need to do some stuff. Like maybe start working. I don't know. This person. I want to know what happened. What did it was a kind of like a judgment, final decision type thing that happened between you. So maybe they did something that was like career ending. It's like, oh no, you done crossed the line. You did something that's like, or maybe they said something and they knew it was wrong, or they know it was wrong. Maybe they hit below the belt. Maybe they were very judgmental. But again, I feel like this card is also associated with Pluto, so that rules death and rebirth. So or regeneration, I should say, not the death part. But yeah, that's something that means something may be resurrected from, you know, the dead. And that might be the relationship, if that's what you think it is. Yeah, that's about rebirth. This person has regret. They wish they could go back and change things, or they wish they could just restart the relationship, or conversation at least. The Page of Wands. This person wants to take an action, but again, I feel like they're really insecure. Very insecure when it comes to taking action. They're very, what is it, shy? You need to go get information first and all that, and figure out your approach. But maybe you shouldn't have so much of a plan. Oh, that's a King of Pentacles type influence. Maybe you shouldn't have such a big plan. Maybe you should just be open and go into it. Just dive in and be open. Just be like, whatever happens. You know, especially if you're in a place where you need to apologize. You need to be like, the only thing that I do know is that I need to apologize for this, Yeah, this person wants change. This person wants transformation when it comes to your relationship with them, and maybe even communicating with you in general. They want everything to flow and be different. They want to move past where the current chapter is in the story. Personal transformation. They see things differently. They've grown from the situation. Why does this feel like a long-term maybe beef, or like fallout, and then both people don't care, but this person still weighs heavily on? And it's giving us Capricorn energy. It's giving us more of that Capricorn energy, and it's giving us a bare-chested person. They like to bare their soul, like their chest. They want to talk about how they've changed, how they've transformed. I think they said they hurt your feelings. They may have said something that was like, no, you're done. You're done. But they regret it and they feel guilty and it weighs on them. I like that. I like when people do me dirty and then it weighs on them. Because it should. You know? Because you have no manners. And you need to have manners. Alright? And then I'm going to easy forgive. If you seem sincere, sure. Give me a 1 week adjustment period. Because, you know, it becomes default when I go, you know, when I see you. But I got to learn not to do that because then they can start new beef. Give me an adjustment period. But thank you for the apology. Anyways, I'm glad you were suffering while, you know, I was having, like, I think I was fine. I was fine. You were suffering. That's great. So we can move forward amicably. And I hope that's how your story goes too. All right? Anyways, there it is. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. Share the video. And if you'd like your own personal reading, check out the description. There's a link to my website and I guess happy holidays. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.